Hello, my name is Risto Kappet from ACR Zakspeed and welcome to my video review of the first round of the Simracing Malta Porsche Cup Championship. Let's start off with my qualifying lap, my best lap of the session. There is a car ahead, but let's ignore it and see what happens. In the first corner, no real braking point, looking at the apex already. The guy ahead peels off, so that's good. Not the perfect apex hit, but good speed, so it's fine. Late braking for this corner, a bit too late for us, but we stay on the grippy part, so it's fine. A bit of slide on the exit, but not too much speed lost. Not braking too much here and going for a very wide exit. The game allows it, so we do it. For the next corner, again, very late braking, late apex, quite an asymmetrical line, so you get a very good speed for the longest straight. I went on the gas early, didn't hit any of the bumps on the exit, so it's almost perfect. Another car in front, but quite far away, so let's ignore it. Again, late braking, now just going by the feel. On the next corners, try to cut a lot. You can cut behind the curbs. It's quite dangerous, but this time it works out fine. But the car ahead has spun, so we had to lose some of the exit speed to avoid him. This corner taking it a bit easier, not cutting as much. Almost perfect clean line. Braking early, turning early, because it's cambered. Almost again perfect exit, and already coming onto the final corner, braking late to not get tempted to cut the very dangerous curb here, using all of the road, very perfect, and now the short line into the finish, and 24.750, that's my personal best in the session, so I was happy with that. Let's see how it compared to others. So here are the race results. As you can see, my time was good enough for P3, very close at the top, not far from Honey, who didn't make his personal best, but still decent place to be in, a good place to start attacking from. So straight to the start. I had a bad reaction, but a great launch, and that enabled me to get past KNC straight away. The track was not 100% grip, so everybody was quite careful. I had a good run here, but Honey covered me up. Forced us almost 3 wide into the hairpin, but nobody gained any positions. Kevin almost undercut me there, but I kept my foot in and kept the position, so gaining that in the start was very good. Now all the place is secure, all would depend on the strategy. In this race, or the whole championship, you have many options. There is a mandatory pit window where you have to pit, and you can choose if you want to take on tires, or if you want to refuel, or if you want to not take the tires and you want to carry the fuel. So at this point I had no idea what the others would do. So I was happy to see that Honey was not pulling away too much, and this is almost the view I had most of the first stint. I could keep up with Honey quite well, so I was motivated, feeling good, not doing too many mistakes, so it was a good run. I was quite close to him. I could also see Kevin C in the mirrors, but not this close, so it felt like the race for the win was still on. We were both pushing quite a lot. I was making some small mistakes, but he also admitted later that he felt the pressure, so this was a good time of the race. Also had to save the tires a bit, and that seemed to work out fine. So here is the situation 15 laps later, as we were entering the pits. Honey had pulled out a slight gap, about 2-3 seconds, but it was still manageable. So now would be the moment of truth. Will Honey take on tires and fuel, and I would come out 10 seconds ahead of him? Now we will see. I had carried about 15 liters extra fuel to hit for less, so I was feeling good. And the moment I stopped, I could see in the mirrors Honey already being released. There he goes. That means he had even more fuel on board than me, which explains why he had a bit of trouble pulling away from me. And now he had a much shorter pit stop, and this means also that his tires cooled down less. He could get back on the speeds faster than me, so he almost tripled the gap in this pit stop. So at this point I knew it was almost over, the race for the win. So I just had to do my best to keep myself in his mirrors, to keep some pressure, and also I could see in my own mirrors that KNC had also done a good job, so I had to cover him off. And again, to keep the tires intact, one of us had to change them. So for 60 minutes the two ears go off quite a lot, so we had to be quite careful. And here is the situation a few laps later. You can also see Kevin Siggy behind me, threatening. There was some lap people, so it was quite intense. These pictures are already from the last lap. That's how close Kevin got. It was high pressure. We were both making mistakes, sliding all over the place, but I just managed to keep it together. It's very important. Every position counts. In this championship, the point system is only separated by two points, so it's 20, 18, and 16 for the top three. So to come home second was quite a nice result. Quite a relief is that, especially considering how the situation looked when I saw Honey being like 3-4 tenths faster than me. So successful race session. So here are the race results. As you can see, about 9 seconds from Honey. That's as well about 2 tenths a lap. So if it was a flawless race for him, then it was also a flawless race for me, so I can be happy with that. Kevin quite close, and others quite far away. My teammate Richard had good pace, but he had problems in the start, so he fell off and had to race from the position. So what can I say? I'm satisfied to make my pace come true and not make any mistakes, but still the mission for this championship is to win. That's the only way to get the very important prize of the Porsche experience. So now I have about a month to find these 210s for Monza, quite a different track. So we'll have to test and practice and try even harder to beat Honey. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next round. Goodbye.